Pain has a deadline even when it feels endless. This truth is difficult to accept when you are standing in the middle of your struggle, carrying weight that no one else can see. Pain convinces you that it is permanent, that this is how life will always feel. But pain lies. It speaks in the language of fear and exhaustion, not in the language of reality. Every season in life has an ending, and pain is no exception. What feels unbearable today is often the very thing that prepares you for a stronger tomorrow. When pain arrives, it rarely asks for permission. It enters your life quietly or crashes in violently, disrupting plans, dreams, and confidence. You may lose something you loved, someone you trusted, or a version of yourself you were comfortable with. In those moments, pain does not just hurt your heart, it clouds your vision. It narrows your world until all you can see is what went wrong. Yet even then, pain is not the full story. It is a chapter, not the entire book. Pain teaches lessons comfort never could. While happiness allows you to rest, pain forces you to grow. It strips away illusions and exposes what truly matters. Under pain, you discover how strong you are, even when you feel weak. You learn patience when answers do not come quickly. You learn resilience when quitting feels easier than continuing. These lessons are not gentle, but they are valuable, and they do not last forever. There will be days when pain drains your energy completely. On those days, getting out of bed feels like a victory, and surviving the day feels like an achievement. Do not minimize those moments. Progress is not always loud or visible. Sometimes progress is simply choosing not to give up. Sometimes it is breathing through the pain and telling yourself that this moment will pass, even if you do not know when. Pain has a way of isolating you. It whispers that no one understands and that asking for help is a sign of weakness. This is another lie. Every human being carries pain in some form. Some wear it openly, others hide it behind smiles. When you reach out, you do not burden others, you connect. And connection lightens pain, even if it does not erase it immediately. Time plays a powerful role in healing. But time alone is not enough. What you do with time matters. Healing happens when you allow yourself to feel without letting feelings control your future. Suppressing pain only delays its deadline. Facing it, understanding it, and learning from it brings you closer to the moment it loosens its grip. Healing is not about forgetting what hurt you. It is about no longer being controlled by it. Pain often arrives before transformation. Before strength, there is struggle. Before clarity, there is confusion. Before success, there is sacrifice. Many people give up in the middle of pain because they mistake discomfort for failure. But pain is often proof that something within you is changing. Growth is uncomfortable because it requires you to leave behind what is familiar. You may wonder why pain chose you. Why your life, your dreams, your heart. The answer is not punishment. Pain does not target the weak, it shapes the strong. Every challenge you face is evidence that you are capable of handling it, even when you doubt yourself. Strength is not the absence of pain, it is the decision to keep moving despite it. Some pain comes from loss, and loss changes you forever. It leaves empty spaces that cannot be filled the same way again. But emptiness does not mean the end of meaning. Life expands around loss. New purpose grows where old dreams once lived. The heart stretches, learns to carry both sorrow and hope at the same time. This is not betrayal of what you lost, it is survival. Pain also comes from failure. When efforts collapse and plans fall apart, pain makes you question your worth. But failure is not a final verdict, it is feedback. It shows you what does not work, not what you are incapable of. Every successful person carries a history of pain-filled failures that taught them how to succeed. Failure hurts, but it also redirects. There is pain in waiting. Waiting for answers, healing opportunities, or change. Waiting tests patience more than action ever could. But waiting is not wasted time. It builds endurance and prepares you for what you are asking for. When the moment finally arrives, you will understand why it could not come sooner. Pain demands honesty. It forces you to look at yourself without excuses. It asks you to acknowledge what hurts, what scares you, and what you need to change. This honesty is uncomfortable, but it is powerful. When you are honest with yourself, you regain control. You stop running from pain and start learning from it. Sometimes pain comes from other people. Words spoken carelessly, trust broken, love withdrawn. This pain cuts deep because it comes from places you once felt safe. Healing from this kind of pain requires boundaries, forgiveness, and self-respect. Forgiveness is not about excusing harm, it is about freeing yourself from carrying it forever. Pain does not mean you are weak. Crying does not mean you are broken. Needing rest does not mean you are lazy. These are human responses to pressure. Strength looks different in pain. Sometimes strength is resting. Sometimes it is asking for help. Sometimes it is walking away from what hurts you, even when it is hard. There will be moments when pain resurfaces unexpectedly. Healing is not linear. Some days you feel strong, and other days old wounds ache again. This does not mean you are failing, it means you are human. Each time you face pain again, it holds less power over you. Each time you prove that you can survive it. Pain sharpens your empathy. After suffering, you see others differently. You become kinder, more patient, more understanding. Pain softens the heart while strengthening the soul. It teaches you to listen without judgment and to support without conditions. This compassion becomes one of your greatest strengths. When pain feels overwhelming, focus on small victories. One step forward is enough. One positive choice is enough. One moment of courage is enough. Big change is built from small actions repeated consistently. Do not underestimate the power of small progress during painful seasons. Pain has a deadline because nothing in life is static. Emotions shift. Circumstances change. You evolve. What feels permanent today will feel distant tomorrow. One day you will look back and realize that the pain you thought would destroy you actually shaped you. Hope is not pretending pain does not exist. Hope is believing that pain will not last forever. Hope is choosing to believe in better days even when you cannot see them yet. Hope is quiet but persistent, reminding you to keep going when everything else tells you to stop. Your pain does not define you. It refines you. It strips away what is unnecessary and reveals what is essential. You are more than what hurt you. You are more than what you lost. You are more than your worst days. When the deadline of pain arrives, it does not disappear completely. It transforms. It becomes wisdom. It becomes strength. It becomes a reminder of how far you have come. You carry the memory, not the weight. One day, your story will inspire someone else who is still in pain. Your survival will give them hope. Your honesty will give them courage. Your journey will remind them that pain has a deadline too. Until that day, keep moving, keep believing, keep breathing. Even when progress feels slow, it is still progress. Even when hope feels fragile, it is still hope. Pain may be loud, but it is temporary. Pain has a deadline, and you are closer to it than you think. Every moment you endure, every lesson you learn, every step you take brings you nearer to healing. Trust the process. Trust yourself. This is not the end. This is the transformation. The future you is stronger because of what you are facing now. One day peace will replace pain, clarity will replace confusion, and confidence will replace doubt. Until then, hold on. Your pain has an expiration date, and your strength is timeless.